I am moving to Russia. Yes, although I was living in Russia, I was there as a tourist. But now I intend to get married and I also intend to receive my Russian residency. Now, this is not going to be how to get married in Russia, but I am taking the appropriate paperwork. These are documents that are apostilled by the Mexican government. I intend to marry my fiance Xenia, so she could also have Mexican citizenship. But what's more important for me is obtaining the Russian residency. I'm tired of renewing my Russian visa on my American passport. That is exactly why in the first place and come and renew it basically. A lot of people, they say, you know what, I want to go live in Russia, but they've never actually even visited. This is something that really bothers me. You know, how could you talk about a place that you don't even know? When I first got to Russia, I was never intending to stay. I never thought that I would be there for more than a month. I had a two-way ticket, and it's a place that captivated me. This not might be the same for everybody who plans on visiting Russia. Russia is not a game of, I've always said Russia is not a game that's played on easy. No, it is on expert level. So when you go to Russia, you need to assimilate. You need to learn the ropes. You need to know which place is right for you. The country is massive, right? It is the largest country in the world and it has various ecosystems, different weather, different terrain. It's not a single style country. One thing that is common in Russia, of course, is the winters. But besides that, guys, there's all sorts of people, all sorts of languages, all sorts of random things that you're going to run into. This is why I know, after living there for almost 2 years, that it is the right place for me, right? It didn't pop into my head that I want to move there. I know what I have to do to be able to start living in Russia. And getting married is one of the most important things for me personally, right? I didn't go to Russia looking for a woman. In fact, I think that Russia is the reason why I even decided to stay with my fiance, because it is a very attractive country. I'm coming from Los Angeles, California. You want to see what it's like there? Check these videos out of me walking the streets with my sister in Skid Row. En lugares como esos es mejor hablar español, como cuando hay mucha gente, como para que no digan nada.
Need a water? You okay?
You have to be careful not to get too close to some people. A lot of people will say, hey, why don't you just go to Canada? Why don't you just go somewhere else in the United States? Well, to me, guys, to me personally, I think that Russia offers much more economic freedom, freedom to just move around and do what I want. And I like actually to travel. I like new cultures. So I don't know, for you guys who say, why don't you just go to Canada? Yeah, that's just that's like moving to another state in the United States. I want to be somewhere foreign. I've fallen in love with Russia. I feel like I have a Russian soul. I love Lake Baikal. These are things that really, really call my attention. And, unlike other people, I'm not leaving America because I hate America. I just don't think that it's the right place for me at the moment. And as an American, I'm free to move as I want. And the Russian people are actually very welcome. This is an absolute plus. I'm not leaving America because I hate its politics. I'm not leaving America because I hate its religious decisions. I'm not leaving America because I'm being persecuted. I'm not leaving America for any of those type of things. It's more that I'm being captivated by Russia, right? The scales that are making me choose are not negative towards America. They're just very positive to Russia. I don't know, guys. Leave a comment down below if you think I'm crazy. If obviously America is going in its different completely path, but I just find Russia so much more attractive. That's what's pulling me in. Do you think that I'm crazy because of this? Should I be scared of the United States? A lot of people are. A lot of people are leaving America in boats and planes, running away because of the different politics and religious persecutions and stuff like this. But that's not my case. I actually find Russia very attractive. This is my point of view, and I think that it's different than a lot of people's. A lot of people see their country as very negative, and I just see Russia as very positive. I could make a living in America. I could survive. If I wanted to, I guess I could get married and move Ksenia to the United States, but I absolutely love Russia. It's a positive vibe for me. And it's not so much that America is negative, it's just that Russia exceeds my expectations of happiness. There's also YouTubers, by the way, who were Russian, who talk negatively about Russia, and they find, I guess, outside of Russia more positive. Like I've talked about this guy, Roman. This guy wants nothing to do with Russia. He finds his liberties to be much better outside and more attractive in the European Union. But see, the hypocrisy of these kinds of people is ridiculous. This guy got one of my videos deleted, by the way. I just had to say it because we criticized him for being a hypocrite. Anyways, moving on. People like that are people who like to ruin Russia and the West because he's not a good Russian and he'll never be Western because he's just a hypocrite. This is why I learn from these type of people. I don't want to be a hypocrite. I don't want to shit on the United States. In fact, my mother lives there, and I've said it many times that I'll never bite the hand that feeds me, but I will make my American dream in Russia with my wife, my future wife, Ksenia. I'm so in love with fantasizing about what I can do in Russia, in a future house, future children, the freedoms that I'll have, fishing wherever I want, whenever I want. Obviously, I'm from California, didn't really have that there. That's my life. When you go to Russia, you choose your own path, and you can make whatever you want happen. I love riding tanks in Russia. Something that I never thought I'd be doing in my life. My good friend Lars in Kito Voblas, was a good guy, took us out. What do you guys think? Are you the type of person who says, I want to move to Russia? Or are you the type of person that actually wants to visit Russia first as a tourist? Please let me know in the comment section. I read every comment, and down there is basically a forum. With that being said, Russia is not the perfect place, obviously. It's obviously not the perfect place. And that hurts some of your guys' feelings. Like, I'm realist about this. Obviously, there's things in Russia that just I hate, but that is not going to stop me because the good outweighs the bad, right? But the same video as I'm talking about moving to Russia, I hope that those people who are thinking about moving to Russia stop and go get a tourist visa and visit as a tourist first. Do not roll the dice. Don't go to Russia and expect something. You need to go to Russia and assimilate a little bit before you move. I'm here in this video letting you know that I'm ready to commit. I'm ready to move to Russia. It's my time, and pretty soon you're going to be seeing big changes on this channel. I have the ability to, if I wanted to, even to stay here in Mexico with Ksenia. And by the way, we've done so much fun things. I'm going to make a future video about the things that we've done together. Here are some small clips of the fun we've been having in Mexico. A real man can give himself and his family a life wherever. But I'm choosing Russia. I'm truly committed in making my life and my legacy what's left of my life, because I'm already at middle age basically. I'm ready to commit and doing this move. A lot of you guys thought that I was never going to go back. Yeah, why wouldn't I go back? You know, I was on a visa. A lot of people even were talking about how I left Russia and I came here to live permanently in Mexico like clowns. These people are clowns. They don't know my life. I'm letting you guys know here clearly that I'm going to be making my life in Russia, and you're gonna watch me grow, and you're gonna watch Ksenia and I build a beautiful family, a beautiful house, and we're just gonna make the world better in around Lake Baikal. Thank you so much for joining me on this video. I am so happy to be announcing this. I'll see you on the next one.